So I was listening to the sports talk radio today, as I do often when I'm traveling in my vehicle. And I was listening to CBS sports radio in my local area here. It was a very interesting story that caught my interest that I thought I'd pretty much vent by putting this little presentation together. So, so according to reports, the NFL is considering, and we'll probably know something within the next week or so. They're considering making it mandatory for players to have the vaccine for the take the vaccine shot for you know what, and you know what I'm talking about. Okay, and when they said that, then there were certain players who decided to speak out and said that they were threatening retiring from the NFL if the NFL went ahead and enforced this rule, forcing players and coaches to take the shot. And the NFL is completely sold out. And I remember at one point the NFL was one of the most conservative sports organizations in the world. And then the NFL completely sold out. And you know what? I never thought I'd say this, but Major League Baseball is probably the only the only major sports organization that hasn't sold out. And I don't watch baseball, so I don't know what's going on in the world of baseball. But they're probably the only ones that haven't sold out to the mass media, to these liberals, to Black Lives Matters, and all these other ridiculous, fictitious organizations that that's put together for all this bullshit distraction. But check this out. So the NFL, if this does happen, that's pretty much going to set the precedence. And they like to put these little stories out here together, just to fuck with your mind and get your ass used to, grease you up real good, because they ain't gonna do you with no Vaseline. They're gonna grease you up real good before they go to town on you. So they come out with these movies and they come out with these fake news stories and they come out with this bullshit with the NFL, and so just get ready, man. Because at this point, I don't give it another 12 months before. Like I was telling somebody earlier, before I even heard this news story, the America that we knew it before 2020 is no more. Life as you know it is no more. It'll never be the same. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. The only thing for you to do is to get your goddamn house in order at this point. Get your house in order. And so, first it's the NFL. Then I've heard that these major universities are considering enforcing the rule. And they're upset because now the amateur athletes in the NCAA are able to make some money off the likeness of their name. And because of the greed of these huge organizations or these huge universities, because of the greed, billions and billions of dollars that they make off of these kids. Pretty much amateur sports pretty much doesn't exist outside of the scholastic arena in America. Pretty much it's over with. It's too much greed. Everybody's chasing the dollar. Everybody's money hungry. And ever since this whole thing, with this whole pandemic thing, you haven't heard anything about any kind of wars. You know what I mean? Before pre-2020, there was always, especially around election time, there was always something going on about war. There was always rumors of war or something like that. There's something. There hasn't been anything talked about that. But that tells you that all these major warheads are working together. They're playing for the same team, man. They're playing for the same team. The NFL's included, man. Right along with the NBA, with goddamn these networks, these television networks, Netflix, Hulu, all of them. They're all involved in this shit, man. So just get ready. Make sure you go ahead and prep yourself, because pretty soon, first it's the NFL, and then it's going to be the colleges, the universities. Then it's going to be your jobs. In order for you to come to work, in order for you to continue your career here, They're going to be enforcing that possibly, and pretty soon they may or may not be going door to door with saying, "Here, take the shot," or you know what. But we'll see, man. But the NFL is completely sold out. Now they're playing the Black National Anthem, whatever the fuck that is. But hey, I mean, there'll probably be a lot of people who won't agree with that or will probably be upset about that statement I just made. But I don't give a damn. You can kiss my motherfucking ass. I don't fucking turn that shit on Saturdays and Sundays for no goddamn political shit, man. I just want to watch the goddamn game, man. I just want to watch the fucking game. That's it. I just want to watch it for good old fashioned entertainment, man. I don't give a fuck about anybody's political stance. I don't care if you goddamn Republican, Democrat. I don't give a damn. I don't care if this player comes out of the closet and announces that he's this and that. I don't give a shit about that bullshit. I want to watch the goddamn game. But, that's over with, man. So, I don't know if I'm going to watch the NFL. My team, the goddamn Cleveland Browns, it's just sad that as soon as I've been watching this goddamn bullshit my whole fucking life, as soon as I have a halfway decent team in my lifetime, all this bullshit happens. But it is what it is. All this fucking bullshit's a distraction anyway, and I'm moving towards a different direction in my goddamn life. I'm evolving. And I suggest you do the same goddamn thing, man. So, peace.